point in time, Representative Lee James has asked to speak on this bill, and then after he speaks on the bill, I will ask Whitney to explain the bill as amended. And I'd like to recognize Representative Allman for her attendance. You may proceed, Representative James.
Thank you, Chairman Rapp. Thank you, members of the panel, for enduring my brief speech here. I have dealt with the announcement of the closure since August 14th, 2019, and I just wanted to speak on behalf of the residents and the families. My remarks will be brief. The families of the residents of Polk Center in Venango County and White Haven in Luzerne County have fought to stop the announced closures. They have gained support from legislators, from employees, from unions, from chaplains, area business, chambers of commerce. The list goes on. Our 191 residents each have special needs, and no solution fits all. Some are intellectually disabled, some are physically disabled, some must endure both. Their ages range from 20 to 90 years, the average age 62. Average stay for these residents, 47 years. 41 are non-ambulatory, 59 are partially ambulatory, 125 are incontinent. 3,418 doses of medication are administered daily, and the policy at Polk is all drugs will be administered without error. We've held several hearings since August. The supporters of Save Our Centers testified about personal stories of anguish from residents this after years and years of successful treatment and lifelong happiness at the centers. Psychiatric experts have testified that over the past 50 years, there was, quote, an evaporation, unquote, of psychiatric therapeutic spaces. Today, there are significant groups of people who require structured inpatient care and can't get it. Many of those find themselves homeless or in prison. The Olmstead Act from the late 1990s is sometimes cited as the body of law with an integration mandate. Nothing in this law condones termination of institutions for people who benefit from them. Further, for transfer to community care, 3 elements are required. Number 1, professional determination. Number 2, transfers are not opposed by the individual. And number 3, the state has resources and can reasonably accommodate the moves. The right of an individual, his or her family or guardian, to choose is being stripped away from our residents. One example, a man at one of the hearings whose son is at White Haven. The son was discharged from 6 group homes where he was much abused, always alone, and typically over-medicated, 302'd 5 times. But he was doing well at White Haven. Not now. At hearings, we have heard from support specialists that DHS is now and has been working on transitioning residents out. This was done at the Hamburg facility commencing in 2017, and death rates reached 20%. We heard this testimony from AFSCME and SEIU representatives that the centers are self-contained communities with well-trained staff, but that staff is worried about these potential fatalities. And the unions were not properly timely informed of the closures according to collective bargaining agreements. Outside the Commonwealth's administration, the small group of academics and nonprofits with shared interests are those who have a direct pecuniary interest in the outcome. They are pressing for the closure. They will tell you that individuals and families will be happy after they move. Folks, they're happy now. And I assure you that they are given every opportunity to leave if they desired. And according to the folks at Polk, they're actually encouraged to continue to consider this. Only the most profoundly impacted of the disabled reside in the state centers. At this time, some cry and act out because they have no other defense. They rely on our safety net. Please let them keep it. I ask the members of the panel to vote in favor of Senate Bill 906. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Representative.